Welcome. If you found this video, something is already shifting in your reality. Most people scroll past signals like this. Only a few stop long enough to listen. Here, we talk about the hidden mechanics of money, timing, and transformation, not the surface story everyone repeats. So, stay with me, because what you're about to hear may quietly change the way you see everything. Money is usually treated as numbers, effort, or luck. But beneath those layers, it behaves more like a current, not mystical in the dramatic sense. More like gravity. It flows toward structure. It stabilizes around direction. It amplifies coherence. And when those signals are distorted, the flow weakens. Not as punishment, as response. There are 5 patterns that quietly disrupt this field for most people. They don't look dramatic, they look ordinary, which is why they're so powerful. The first pattern is urgency. When someone feels they must move quickly to survive, their energy compresses. They negotiate from pressure instead of positioning. They accept what stabilizes the moment rather than what builds the future. From inside, it feels responsible. From the outside, it signals instability. And money, like any long-range force, avoids unstable trajectories. It does not move toward panic. It moves toward continuity. The second pattern is identity lag. Life begins to open. New possibilities appear. Connections shift. Timing aligns. But internally, the person still sees themselves through an older version of their story. So when expansion arrives, they hesitate. They question whether it's real. They delay action. They shrink the moment to fit the past. And the window closes. Not loudly, just silently. Money rarely exits with drama. It simply redirects toward the person who moved when the signal appeared. The third pattern is scattered direction. Many believe movement itself creates success, so they move everywhere at once. But energy without direction never gathers mass. Money accumulates around focus the way planets form around gravity. When someone moves steadily toward one clear vector long enough, momentum becomes visible. From the outside, it looks sudden. From the inside, it is alignment finally reaching critical mass. The fourth pattern is attachment to struggle. Some people unconsciously equate difficulty with meaning. So when things begin to flow, they distrust it. They complicate simplicity. They reintroduce friction. They search for obstacles that no longer exist because their identity is calibrated to overcoming, not receiving. And money does not anchor where receiving feels unsafe, not emotionally, structurally. The fifth pattern is separation. Speaking about wealth as if it belongs to another world. When money is constantly framed as rare, unfair, or meant for others, distance becomes internalized. And internal distance becomes external behavior. Because the mind builds decisions around what feels possible. If wealth feels foreign, actions contract. If wealth feels compatible, actions expand. Money is rarely blocked by circumstance first. It is blocked by permission. And permission changes the moment someone stops asking, "How do I get money?" and begins asking, "What am I building that money would naturally move toward?" That question reorganizes the field, because money does not move toward desperation, it moves toward direction. And this is where timing matters. There are moments in history where the larger systems shift, where old structures loosen, where new channels form, where the distance between intention and result shortens. In those periods, people who stabilize their inner direction experience something that looks like acceleration, not because they worked harder, because they aligned sooner. Clarity invites resources. Consistency anchors them. Identity stabilizes them. And when those three lock into place, money stops being something you chase and becomes something that recognizes where to land. So, if something in this message felt familiar, not surprising, but confirming, then you're already sensing the shift. And if you recognize the frequency, subscribe, because this is where we talk about what most people only notice too late.